Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to take a look at some cheaper print-on-demand products that we can sell in our online stores. Now, this is probably going to be most beneficial to people selling on the major e-commerce websites. Hear me out. This is why. When we sell on those big e-commerce websites, we pay generally I think they call it a marketplace facilitator fee, right? So when we make a sale, it's awesome, but we have to pay, Amazon charges the most in my experience, for facilitating, the buyer meeting the seller, okay? So we pay a little bit there. We pay the production partner for the raw materials, to put the design on it, for labor, etc. We pay them to ship it out. And then if we advertise, there's some advertising fees involved too. So it's not straight profit, unfortunately. It would be great if it was. And as our margins get slimmer and slimmer, we're going to need to look for cheaper products to sell, because generally speaking, I feel like, the cheaper it is to fulfill an order, I still feel comfortable selling most products, if not all, at like $19.99. Generally speaking, I mean, it can definitely vary. Like a sticker, I'm not going to sell a sticker at $19.99, but generally speaking, I think most customers don't hesitate to pay 20 bucks for a coffee mug, a t-shirt, some of the other products I'm going to be showing you in this video. So why don't we get started and I'll share with you some of the cheaper products that we can sell. Real quick, if you want to use the links in the description, you can take advantage of my free weekly print-on-demand giveaway. 2 winners are going to be randomly selected and announced on Sunday. They're going to receive a license to Merch Titans, Upload Automation, Merch Ninja, Research Tools, All Sunsets, Premium Premade Graphics, and Bubble Scout, my go-to Redbubble niche research and validation tool. Also in the description, a link to my 8-day print-on-demand mini course, completely free, just need your email, and my print-on-demand Facebook group. All right, so again, we are talking about cheap print-on-demand products, and I'm going to kind of include multiple production partners. A lot of times, the more popular products, all of the production partners tend to sell. For instance, like t-shirts or coffee mugs. I think every production partner that actually fulfills and ships out our orders pretty much fulfills those. However, you'll need to do kind of your own research on which ones are necessarily the cheapest. And in this video, I'll do my best to guide you based on my experience for where you can look to find the cheapest price tag on a product to product basis. So the first product I wanted to share with you guys that are cheap print on demand products, and this is really where I got my start, are coffee mugs. Yes, coffee mugs. And actually, now that I think about it, I don't even drink coffee out of coffee mugs. I don't know why. I have a weird habit. I'll go to I think it's just to get out of the house, honestly, but I'll go to the 7-Eleven down the street a couple times a week, and or if I'm like passing by McDonald's, and I'll just get like a large coffee and I'll just stick it in the fridge. And every morning I just kind of like chug it for a little bit and then put it, I don't know. Is that a weird thing to share? Anyways, hopefully if it is, let me know. Basically, it probably lasts me like 2 days, sometimes 3. And I'm not that big of a coffee guy, I guess. I just need a little bit of caffeine in me in the morning, put it back, drink it cold, not a big deal. Efficiency, I know, I'm turning into a robot or something. Anyways, coffee mugs. You can sell them for as low as $3.95 if you fulfill them with CustomCat. Now, CustomCat, I'll put a link to them in the description. I'll put a link to all the production partners that I mentioned in the description, actually. A lot of times with coffee mugs, by the way, you can sell them on both a white mug and a black mug. And I don't see any reason not to. You're doubling the online real estate that you occupy. With Gearbubble, I think sometimes you can, I don't know if I've done white and black. I think I've done like 11 ounce, 15 ounce as opposed to double color. I don't remember. The way I do it now, I use automation, so it's not enabled for automation. But sometimes you can actually have it create like a parent-child listing, like on Amazon, for instance, where if somebody finds your listing, they can select what size they want, 11 ounce, 15 ounce. Again, I'm not sure if they do both the colors, but yeah, and with coffee mugs, guys, like when you just get started, oftentimes the 11 ounce white mug is going to be the cheapest at about $4. Like if you use CustomCat, it should be. I think the black might actually be $5, so $1 more, I think. I know that they're cheap on CustomCat though. But you can also expand from there. You can expand into like color changing mugs, two-tone coffee mugs. There's lots of different coffee carriers. There's tumblers and whatnot, travel mugs, things like that. So there's lots of options as far as coffee mugs, but when you're just getting started and you want to get as big of a profit margin as possible, generally speaking, the 11 ounce like white mug is typically the cheapest. Next product, T-shirts. This is a staple of print on demand. I would say T-shirts are probably the most popular, the most common print on demand product that probably moves the highest volume day in and day out. So that's, if you're just starting print on demand, this is your bread and butter. You want to get hundreds, if not 1,000, if not thousands of T-shirts available for sale, whether it's through Merch by Amazon, through just like the Printful Etsy integration or Printful Amazon integration, really whatever it is. Just get a bunch of T-shirts listed for sale. Start there. Get hundreds, if not thousands. And then start branching into other stuff. Now, this video is for cheap print-on-demand products, so I'm not going to mention that you can take your T-shirt designs and put them on hoodies, tank tops, whatever your heart desires, really. I mean, there's endless options. But T-shirts typically carry a pretty small price tag. Now, I've seen them in the $6 to $8 range on average for the cheaper options, okay? And on the high end, they do go above $12.95 like I have listed here, but I think generally speaking, most of us selling T-shirts, $12.95, selling the Bella Canvas 3001 through Printful is probably about the highest that most people would go. If you want to sell that same Bella Canvas 3001 through Printify, you can make significant savings using them to fulfill it, where the average price varies based on color and size, but generally speaking, you're going to probably save like $3 to $4 per sale using Printify for that shirt specifically. Selling things like Gildan Heavy Cotton or Gildan 64,000 also, those carry a lower price tag, you know, probably like in the range of like $7 to $8. Jewelry. Did you guys expect to see this in the cheap print-on-demand product video? I bet you didn't. So jewelry can actually be sold pretty successfully. I'm in some Facebook groups with people that have been doing this for a while that just kind of smash it every year, and I'm just like blown away by their numbers, and I tell myself I'm going to start selling jewelry, and then I never get around to it. This year may be the year that I actually do try. I've got some ideas of how I can kind of automate some designs and get some more coverage. And you know what? I mean, yeah, I have a good idea. Maybe I'll talk about it in a separate video. If you guys are interested in that, let me know, and I can kind of walk you through how I think I'm going to get this done. The one thing to note is that jewelry, I'm going to be selling my jewelry through Gearbubble. Gearbubble is the one print-on-demand production partner that charges monthly to use them unless you took advantage of the lifetime deal that was running yesterday, and I think it ended at midnight, so I apologize if anybody didn't catch my video. I'm not affiliated with Gearbubble, otherwise I would have given you guys more of a heads up. If you join my email list, though, I did email them and ask them for a link that I could share with that deal preserved, and I haven't heard back. So if that happens and you're on my email list, I can let you know. Because it was like $300 for a lifetime deal as opposed to paying like $200 a month, month over month over month over month. So clearly, yeah, you want the lifetime if you want to pay for Gearbubble. Because I haven't seen anybody with jewelry that compares really. But if you know some print-on-demand production partners that do have comparable jewelry, let me know as well. That would be great, and then I can factor that into future videos. Anyways, they've got like laser engraved jewelry. They've got, I don't know how they do the non-laser engraved. I'm not honestly that experienced when it comes to how you actually produce these products, if I'm being honest. So I just kind of like go off of what they're called in the catalogs. But they have non-laser engraved, cheaper jewelry as well. You can see they've got like gold and silver. They have the circle pendants, the heart pendants. They have bracelets, etc. The price ranges from $8 to $10. So a pretty tight price range. And I know firsthand that you can get away with charging $30, $35, $40. You can also sell posters. Posters, I would recommend using Printify to fulfill. They range from as low as $4 up to like $10, depending on the size of the poster. Obviously, the bigger they are, the more it's going to cost to ship, the more ink is used, etc. But posters, don't sleep on them. Is that even a thing anymore? Do people put posters on their wall anymore? I don't have any kids. I do assume it's like a kid thing. But I did just want to share that posters are definitely accessible on a low budget. Ooh, shot glasses. Okay, shot glasses. I don't know anybody that sells these outside of Gearbubble. But shot glasses only cost $3 to fulfill. Yes, $3. Yes, and I charge $13 for these. Generally speaking, I always aim to make at least $10. It's just kind of like a rule of thumb for me to like make it feel like it's worth my time. And what's cool about shot glasses, the design space is a vertical rectangle, which is very similar to how we design for T-shirts, right? So take those T-shirt designs and slap them on a shot glass, guys. I've sold quite a few of those. Stickers in the range of $1 to $5. If you use Printify, they can be as cheap as like $1 and change. You can also like do, even though Redbubble doesn't have integrations, you could drop ship manually from Redbubble to other platforms. I've done that in the past prior to stickers being available, only for like really popular sticker designs. Otherwise, I wouldn't want to put myself through all that manual effort. But stickers range from $1 to $5. $5 would be for the, right behind me here, the sticker packs. So instead of one sticker, you're selling like a pack of multiple. Pillowcases. We're thinking outside the box here. Now, pillows, like the ones through Merch by Amazon, they can be fulfilled through multiple production partners like Printify, Printful, etc. But they carry a heavier price tag, averaging more than $10. I don't consider that cheap. So I'm going to recommend pillowcases. Yes, just the case, just a piece of cloth with the design on it. And I sell a surprising number of these, or at least recently. We just wrapped up the fourth quarter of 2021. I sold a surprising number of them. It wasn't like going to make me rich or anything like that, but for what it's worth, always trying to be transparent here, I was putting t-shirt designs on them. So I wasn't even selling like good designs on a horizontal landscape optimized pillowcase. I was selling vertical optimized, t-shirt designs basically, because my motto. I like to slap my designs on other products because why not? It didn't cost me anything, right? I'm using POD Turbo Gearbubble to push to Amazon Seller Central using automation, and I've got a really nice, refined, streamlined process that lets me crank out a ton of different designs every single day. So I'm not gonna not do it. Put it that way. Sold quite a few, and I priced them at $20, so decent profit in there as well. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you for watching this video. Before I leave, I wanted to ask you to please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I wanted to remind you that I wrote a full print-on-demand course walking you through how I make six-figure print-on-demand sales every single year. If you'd like to learn more, there's a link in the description. Thank you again for watching. Please enjoy the rest of your day. Oh yeah, and I've got a live stream tomorrow with Marielle at 1 p.m. Eastern. Before I sign off, I got to remember to plug that. So I hope I can see you guys there at 1 p.m. Eastern on Friday.